On this week's Gear We're Like, we're really excited to be talking about the brand new Thyrm Darkvault. This just came out today, September 25th, and this is an early prototype that we've been playing around with Thyrm for really the last 6 months or so. So we've been playing with it in the field and on and off, and we're really excited to be able to talk about it today. So the idea here is they're offering it in two different variations. One is just the non-blocking version that you see here, and then they have a blocking version. The blocking version allows you to put electronics in here that are that block signal. They've got the specs on their website. It won't block up to a certain Bluetooth or up to a certain Wi-Fi, but cell signal and GPS signals they will block. So you can put valuable gear in here, valuable electronics in here, and keep them protected. So just to go over the features of it and why we like it. It's got a very low profile. It's MOLLE compatible, which we'll show you here in a second. So it allows you to mount it to almost virtually any of the TAD packs and control panels and things like that. So naturally it works great with the TAD product. The low profile keeps it sucked into whatever gear that you might be attaching it to, plate carrier, TAD pack, etc. So you don't have this big bulk. It's very lightweight, but it's a really hard plastic polymer, so it's going to keep your stuff protected. To open it, you just have this really large latch here that is lockable. You have these holes here that allow you to do like a like a traditional smaller lock or something like that. So pop it open. It'll open fully clamshell as you see it here, but then we'll also go over the feature of this lock bar, this tightening lock bar here, so you can set it to a certain opening adjustment point. So you'll see here you've got some internal Velcro or hook and loop, so you can attach certain items. You'll notice that these little small metal bars here and then these smaller screws here, that allows you to not necessarily permanently, but under tension mount smaller items in here so they're not moving around. So you would just loosen those, remove that bar, slide your item in, put that bar down, and they bend a little bit. So you can apply an item in here under some tension, and then you can tighten those down. So you can see here, this is an iPhone 10, fits perfectly in the Darkvault. I do have a little protective case on it, not a big thick one, but a moderate sized one. So as you can see, that fits perfectly in the Darkvault. No problem whatsoever. The other great thing about the Darkvault is it is O-ring sealed, so whatever item you do put in there and shut, it will protect it from, a good downpour, debris, things of that nature. It is not rated to be submerged for an extended period of time or for diving or something like that, but for kind of elevated adventure type stuff, whether you're traveling or out in the field and you do come across inclement weather, the items are sealed and protected in there from those elements. So to go over this lock bar mechanism, so as you can see right now, I can open it clamshell fairly easily, but what you can do is set it to maybe a certain degree here that you might want. So let's say you're mounting it to a plate carrier or your pack and you don't want it to open full clamshell and have all your stuff, all your internals dump out. Set it to, we'll do 45-degree angle here. Tighten it down like so. And then snap it, and it kind of locks in. There's a little locking mechanism over here. So now it's really hard for it to open to a full clamshell. So again, you mount it to your pack or a plate carrier or something like that, and you can have your equipment laid in there, so then you can see your items or whatever the case may be there. So I'm going to mount it to a light speed here just to show you just a quick example of what that actually looks like. So you've got these two bars here, and they quick detach, which is great. So you would weave that through your MOLLE or PALS compatible accessory. Very similar to a cell vault, which is by Thyrm, if you're familiar with those. Okay, so you'd mount that accessory in. Then you can take the Darkvault and clip it to your pack or your control panel or whatever your accessory might be. And then again, you can open it up and then access those items. So if you're wearing the pack, so if it's on the external of the pack, Again, your valuables won't fall out. You can just open it and they'll rest there. So there you have it. There's the Thyrm Darkvault, and this is gear we like.